Well, good afternoon, race fans. Welcome to the third annual Battle of the SRA as we're getting set for 60 laps at the Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. First off, I want to apologize for being an hour late. I overslept is what happened. So that was on me, not on anybody else. So I apologize for that. So, yeah. So, we're getting set for 60 laps, and of course, our first special event of 2023 here at Pocono as we're getting set for this event. It's going to be 150 miles. It's going to be like the race distance we're going to have. Of course, hope everybody enjoyed. If you guys did not watch yesterday's Buffalo Wild Wings series, you can click the card up in the top right-hand corner. And don't forget the Monster Energy Series race is later tonight. I don't know what time I had it set for, but hopefully you will join us if there is no NASCAR Xfinity Series race going on. So yeah, Heather Galloway starts on the pole position and Quentin Moore alongside. This is the results from qualifying we had on I think it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, because we didn't have a race yesterday. So that was on the day I parted ways with Harkins because I don't want to go over the reason why. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get these cars rolling off. The starting grid is over here to your right. I will share the link in a second. And what in the world is Quentin Moore doing? Quentin Moore's got a problem. Yep, that's about to be a restart. That's a restart. That's a restart. No question, that's a restart. Bet you Quentin Moore was having a problem. I was like, nope, we're not gonna do that. That's an automatic restart right there. All right, so that is a restart. What in the world are we doing in the back? Okay, guys, let's get settled out here, please. It's not that hard. Oh, don't tell me we have a truck that's got a problem. Or that's going to be a restart again. Yep, that's going to be a restart. Sean's got a problem, I think. What is he What are you doing, Sean? Yep, he's got a problem. That's wave off number 2. Hi, Brian.
Hi.
Jeez, we've already had 2 wave offs. And nobody wants to go green flag racing, for God's sakes. Can the third time be the charm? Let's hope so. We've already had 2 wave offs. For drivers struggling trying to get organized. Quentin Moore had a problem, so I had to wave the first one off. Sean Art apparently had a problem with his truck. That was wave off number 2. This is the third attempt. Hopefully we do not have a wave off on the third attempt, or else we will have to try again, because the officials want these drivers to roll off onto the track. They do not want drivers going behind the wall. We want to make sure everybody rolls off onto the track. While we are on the pace lap, that gives us a chance to mention Gabby Power, Brenda Eveling, and April Winters. Those 3 had to drop to the rear due to a backup truck after they were involved in a crash. I'm also going to need to put this on Discord.
Yeah,
Let's put it PCSRA as we're getting set to go racing here today. Hi, one person in the chat. I'll look at you in just a second. If you guys have missed anything, you've missed absolutely nothing. We've had 2 wave offs, and this is now looks like the third time's going to be charmed. Let's make sure I don't jinx it. Kyle Langland's got his work cut out from the 39th position. Looks like everybody has not had any problems. So we're going to go 60 laps, 150 miles. Kind of reminds you of a Gatorade duel at Daytona. And the third annual battle of the SRA is underway. Let's go truck racing, drivers. Of course, these drivers that qualified, they didn't have any practice since qualifying back on Thursday. As Heather Galloway leads, I'm about to put my wings in the oven, and if anybody comes across the stream, no, I'm not sharing. See a little separation in the pack. Not sure why. Unless somebody had trouble getting off the turn. There's Tucci DeGrazzi. Had to put him in a new ride, but he's still in the one. Somebody must have gotten tight, as Galloway's going to lead the first lap of this race. Galloway's representing Team SRA. So is Willie Anthony 80. Oh, we had a spin. I didn't realize there was some skid marks back here. Let's take a look at a replay, because I saw some skid marks, and I don't know who those belong to. That would probably explain why the pack was broken up. Let's see. There's the skid marks. Let's see. Who did it belong to? It must have belonged to Tatiana Guerra, because I think she got turned. Are they 4 wide? Yep, they're 4 wide. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta put my wings in the oven, because the oven got preheated. All right. Okay, let's not burn myself, boils. Jesus Christ. All right, sorry about that. I had to put my lunch in the oven. Yeah, they were nearly 4 wide there. That's the 43. Yep, Tootsie accidentally got into Tatiana Naguera, put Naguera on the wall. That was kind of a little early to go 4 wide on lap 1 of all people. Sorry about that. Just trying to get situated. I just had to put food in the oven. And I've already told you what I was having. Looks like we had a lead change while I had to go put my food in the oven. That is Jesse Art, representing Team TMSRA. But not for long. Galloway's going to take it back. But everybody did a great job avoiding the Jacob Company's Toyota of Heather Galloway, or of Tatiana Guerra. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a rough week so far. From quitting my job because of frustrations by the managers who don't seem to care, to one of my friends on Facebook who just passed away. So I gotta burn, and I need to get some cream. That hurt. I gotta burn. Oh, whoa. What's the 9? Somebody went out of line. That was a 19. That's Crenshaw. Hello. Annie Crenshaw's got a problem. Is this going to bring out the yellow or not? She's going to come to a stop. I don't think that's going to be yellow. No, it's not. Now she has teleported to pit road. That's a shame. Was in the 6th spot at the time, so that's going to take Annie Crenshaw basically out of contention. Oh, my hand is starting to burn. That's not good. My left hand, I accidentally touched the burner. And I don't have any burn cream. We have to ask Andrew if he's got any burn cream or something, because my left arm is starting to burn and it's not getting better, it's getting worse. There's Brenda Eveling had to start at the rear of the field due to a backup truck, along with the 38 and the 47. Had to clear that off. Sorry about that. Yep, things have just went from bad to worse for me, and it's not going to get any better. Should have put a mitten on so I didn't touch that burner. It's starting to hurt. It's starting to get... I'm starting to feel pain right now. Hopefully Annie Crenshaw's problem is not terminal. Of course, I know the Xfinity Series race would be coming on today, but we don't even know if the Xfinity race will happen today because of all the flooding and crap like that going on. Need to not make this pain get worse. Had one person join and then nobody else has joined since. Yeah, I'm starting to feel some pain in my hand. I'll be right back. Quentin Moore is still the leader as nobody has joined the chat, which is starting to disappoint me. And Crenshaw has returned to the race while I had to take a little commercial break. I got to put my phone down so I can put some cream on my hand. Quentin Moore leads this race. No caution so far, which brings the question of, do we have any, will we have green flag pit stops? Because these trucks cannot go 60 laps on one tank of fuel. And we are on the CTS physics, so these drivers will have to make a stop at some point in this race here today. Thanks. Thank you.
I forgot you were in there.
Sorry, y'all, if I had to put my phone down. I just burnt my hand, I had to get some burn cream. So a bad week just got worse for me. I'll go wash my hands after this race is over. I'm not going to worry about it. How that burn cream feels better. Heather Galloway has taken the lead. Actually, let me do that right now. Wash my hands. Or actually wash my hand. Because I got to check on my lunch. Probably be a better idea if I put a mitten on when I get ready to take my food out. Willie Amp is the leader. But here comes Mark Christian in the 43. That's one of Cody Smart's development drivers. We have not had a caution here, as I say hi to one person in the chat. Apologize if I had to put my phone down. I just burnt my hand while I was putting lunch in the oven, and it really is burning. That was actually the last thing I didn't need, is to burn my damn hand after the week I've had. Mark Christian's going for the lead. What's at stake is a reserve ride for 2025, because I've already recorded a few races into the 2024 season. So this is a reserve ride for 2025, as long as you are not a Coca-Cola Truck Series, Buffalo Wild Wings Series, Monster Energy Series, or Foster Series driver. And if one of those four I just mentioned wins the race, it will go to the next driver who does not have a ride in any of those series that would get the reserve ride. Well, and thank you for the silent lap. We were doing a silent lap because one of my friends, Monique, passed away, so. Carlos Rodriguez leads. Annie Crenshaw is now 4 laps down after the mechanical problem in which she had to teleport to pit road. That's a tough break for Annie Crenshaw. The good news for her, as well as everyone that's not having a good run so far, this is a non-points event, so. We did have a spin, but it was a save. It was a spin and save, which Tatiana Naguera, there she is, got turned by her good friend Tucci DeGrazzi, because they went 4 wide on the first lap. And Tatiana got the right rear in the wall, but did a great job saving that truck. And because that was a, because she kept it straight, the special event officials did not throw the caution for that reason. We might get a caution back here where the way Zachary Taylor is roughing up April Winters, of all people. And Zachary Taylor is trying to not commit female abuse, or Cody will go after him. Looks like Taylor backed off. That was Bradley Ream, who went 3 wide with April Winters and Zachary Taylor. There's a Zara Mirmoez. It's a Granger. Looks like the 17 just retook the lead. She did. Yeah, I ended up putting Heather Galloway in the 86 car, but then Cody realized that she was a part of GTSRA, so it has been Hattie Swore who filled in for the 86. Actually, she ran the full season in place of Galloway. Jay Green currently the leader. Of course, Jay Green would not be one of the drivers that would get a reserve ride because he is already a Truck Series driver, so Jesse Art, the leader. And there's a battle for second between the 78 and the 25. That's Sandy Bridges and Jay Green. So if this thing goes into a... I was about to get ready to say... I was going to get ready to say something. You can go away, you stupid notifications, because I'm about to hit stop. I was close there with Mark Christian. I was going to get ready to say, before that happened, if this thing does go into a long green flag run, I expect pit stops to be right around laps 37 to 40. Because like I said, they can only go 40 laps on a fuel run. Which would be their only pit stop. Because we're on the CTS physics. There's Agura Sato. He's at the back right behind Sean Art. Tatiana Guerra has not... I don't know if the damage is affecting her truck or not. But Tatiana should be giving herself a pat on the back for saving that truck. At least that wall was there to break her... to save herself from having a yellow. Seeing some drivers at the rear of the field not making up any ground, like Courtney Lynn's back here. You know, Sean always says, I want carnage. Well, so far, we haven't had carnage in this race, surprisingly. And that's rare for Pocono, because normally we would already had a caution or two. But these drivers are keeping it really together, which is a little bit surprising to me. As looks like Jesse Art lost the lead to Jay Green. Of course, Jay Green represents Team PCSRA. 21 laps in. If you just joined us, you have not missed anything other than Tatiana Guerra got a slight spin, but she did save the truck, and we didn't get a yellow. There's the skid marks. That was from the 11 truck. You notice the drivers' names. If you see a T next to their name, like Jesse Art, that driver is representing Team TMSRA. If you see a driver with a P like you've seen Jay Green do, or Jay Green when he took the lead, that is a member of Team PCSRA. I can't wait for PCSRA versus WRA. That's going to be the fun one. And we'll be using the NXS 20 mod. I don't know what track I'm going to go to. That'll be a fun special event. Of course, we still have the birthday bash. We got the Invitational, which we will have the Diva Series drivers, which I need to get that series resumed ASAP. But no worries, it'll be a quick, easy resume. Start doing live stream races. Next Saturday, Buffalo Wild Wings Series and Monster Energy Series will be heading to the track that NASCAR is at in real life. That would be Auto Club Speedway. And if you didn't tune into the Buffalo Wild Wings Series race at Phoenix yesterday, Emma Tutu was ejected from her ride. And so taking over the ride for Auto Club will be our friend, which actually here he comes right there. That's Nathan Orman, as he will make a start in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series in the number 96 DLP Chevrolet for Hall of Fame Racing. How fitting he's going to do that while it's going to be Cody, Taylor, Sean, and everybody up on the PCSRA deal watching the race. So that'll be fun. So Nathan Norman will be in that ride. And then Lucky Prescott, who will be in the non-charter race, is rumored to possibly be in that ride for the remainder of the season. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, we got some checkup here. Not sure why. It looks like drivers were just checking up in turn 3 just because their trucks aren't handling good. Thing is that, you know, qualifying, it was sunny. Here it's overcast. So the track has a lot more grip than what we had. Hi, Frank. How are you, my friend? I was wondering when I was going to get somebody to come join the chat. But so far, these drivers, other than that first incident that didn't bring out the yellow, I'm okay. I apologize if I was an hour late because, like I said, I overslept. That was my fault, so I'll take responsibility for that. Annie Crenshaw is still by herself after she had a mechanical problem. That didn't bring out the yellow. And the only collision we've had in this race was a four-wide situation where Tucci DeGrazzi, I don't know if he was trying to give room. Yeah. It's fine. Hey, at least we have a legitimate reason. But anyway. Yeah, there's Tatiana Guerra. Of course, remember, I don't know. I wonder if the right, let's see if the right, I'm going to check the right rear to see if there is any visible damage. Maybe a little bit, not too bad. But she's already dropped back to the 41st position. Why is she back here? Well, she had a little incident with this driver right here. You can't see him from this shot. Let me go to helicopter. This driver right here, Tucci DeGrazzi, which, how bad is this? That's Frank's two drivers, so that's not going to be a pleasant. But I think Tucci was trying to give room and didn't realize the 11 was up there and a little slight contact, but Tatiana did a great job saving the truck. And how we didn't go under the yellow flag, I will never know. There's Kyle Langland in the 7. Kyle Langland has made a Truck Series race and a Buffalo Wild Wings Series race. Yep, Civil War. Well, technically, I would say for Tootsie, he committed female abuse. But to be fair, I don't know why they were going 4-1 on the first lap of the race out of 60. This is a 60-lap race, by the way. But at least Tatiana Guerra did keep the truck going in one piece, so I bet you Tootsie will probably apologize to Tatiana after this race. But Jesse Art, currently the leader. in that number 4 out of Kyle Busch Motorsports. Of course, Jesse Art is a is a Munster, or not Munster. Let's try that again. Is a Foster Series driver. Excuse me. I don't know how I came up with trucks and Munsters. Excuse me there. Jay Green, I know, is a Truck Series driver. Carlos Rodriguez was confirmed he will be going truck racing next season in the same ride, because there's been some rumors that the current driver, which I don't remember who drove the 05 in 2023, is, well, going to get replaced if he doesn't get his act together. That's currently the rumors I'm hearing. There's Samantha Granger. Of course, if Granger makes the playoffs for the Truck Series, she automatically moves up to the Buffalo Wild Wings Series. The highest driver that does not have a ride is this guy right here, Willie Amp. And the guy that's chasing him down, that's Kyler Anderson. I know Kyler doesn't have a ride in any of my 3 series that I know of. And again, this is for 2025 because I've already started recording 2024 stuff, if anyone's curious why I say 2025. Hopefully Tatiana does not have a... Oh, yeah, I need to figure out... Yeah, since Tatiana's not having a good run, let's see. Let's start with Tatiana. You know the sentence, ladies first. Of course, Tatiana's in the 41st position. Where's Timo Mauser? He is 22nd. Look who's in front of him. Lucci and Bianchi. Hey, there's 2 of your... Or actually, let me rephrase that. There's 3 of your drivers right there. Bianchi, Mauser, and Degrassi. We know Tatiana Nagora is not having a good run. How about our good friend Maximilian Chilton? He's currently in 11th, so not a bad run for Maximilian Chilton. And then your other driver, which is the 75, Agura Sato, she's all the way back here in 38 behind Zuzu Boyle and Courtney Lynn. Speaking of Courtney Lynn, she will be flying with Brenda Eveline because they will be taking part in the Monster Energy Series race later tonight. You'll see that right here on the PCSRA Radio Network. Pre-race coverage will start at 7:30 Eastern because it is a night race and we're out on the West Coast. So in case the Xfinity race gets postponed from Auto Club in real life, at least you have a race on Saturday, which is, well, Saturday, Sunday, wherever you live, we have a race for you tonight, which is Monster Energy Series racing. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's crazy. Of course, Jesse Art and Nathan Orman are Foster Series drivers. We know that. Sarah Littletown is going to be in the Truck Series next season if this 2 truck makes the playoffs. Jay Green's a Truck Series driver. Kyler Anderson right now is the highest driver that has a reserve ride for next season if he stays where he is. But remember, as we're past the halfway mark, remember I talked about at the top of the show before any of y'all came in, FUEL. When will these drivers make pit stops? They cannot go, like I said, they can't go 60 laps on the tank of fuel as Sarah Littletown leads. Of course, this being the 3rd annual event, of course, both Team PCSRA and TMSRA have split the first 2 events. And speaking of pit stops, we're going to have pit stops. So this answers the question, when can these drivers come to pit road? I think they're going to split the strategy. If they pit here, they can make it to the end. It's like Tatiana's in. I think that's because she was going to repair the damage to her truck, possibly. Only thing she had to repair is the right rear of her Toyota. Kyler Anderson ended up staying out, so he will inherit the lead. But for how long? Yeah, chaos on pit road. I think they figured if they can break this race in half, they can make it to the end. Because, like I said, 40 laps is how far these drivers can go on a tank of fuel. I believe Kyler's going to stay out again. Ooh, that's an interesting strategy for Kyler. I mean, he's got nothing to lose, and looks like the 58's going to join him. That's Makara Mirmoez. I mean, for Kyler Anderson, he's got nothing to lose because, you know, like I said, you can only go 40 laps. Yep. If you notice this truck, sponsored by Northern Tools, this is the Eric Darnell truck that he's running, this paint scheme. And yes, I understand it's out of Nice Motorsports, but hey, Kyler Anderson, he's got nothing to lose. Makara Mirmoez, on the other hand, already has a ride in the truck series. She drives ironically, the 14 that's in this field, which is driven by the way, Dalton Jacobs, replacing the suspended Cleopatra Gamal due to behavior issues. As far as the special events is concerned, you'll see the full reason why she got suspended when you see the truck series race next season. Looks like Makara's in. Looks like they're taking right side tires on the Amp Energy Nissan Titan. See what Kyler's going to do. Kyler went about 2 to 3 extra laps, and that could be the big difference. As they're putting right side tires on his Chevrolet, and they're going to make a 4-tire change. Here comes Jesse R, and I don't think Kyler's going to beat him off pit road. As I say, hello, pace truck. And looks like Jesse Art is going to lead the race, and looks like that gamble paid off for Kyler as he's going to merge back on the track safely, although he comes nearly close to Ellen Benson, and that is Emily Green. So that was a good strategy for Kyler. That could be the difference if you win this race or not. And of course, they've already lapped that's Annie Crenshaw again. Crenshaw is now 5 laps down after she had a mechanical problem, so it's not been a good day for Crenshaw. Of course, Annie Crenshaw is going to be starting her truck series career. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Let's see what this did to the running order as far as the drivers is concerned. All right, looks like Jesse Art is the leader. Let's see where your drivers are. Tutsi DeGrazzi, we'll start with you. Wow, he's all the way back here in 37, well, about to lose 37 to the 23. That's Abigail Stone. And now he's going to lose another spot to Zuzu Boyle. That's Tutsi DeGrazzi I'm referring to. Mauser's now in 31st, Timo Mauser. Chilton's now 18, so Chilton's still having a good run. The gal, which is Tatiana Guerra, she's all the way up to 20th, so looks like they did a good job fixing her truck. And now she's up in the top 20. She was all the way at the back when the pit stop cycled out. Bianchi's now in 25th. And Sato is now in 40th. So Sato didn't have a good pit stop. Neither did Courtney Lynn. So that's not good for several drivers out of Nathan Orman's team. Of course, nobody out of the race so far. And one more thing. We have not had a caution yet in this race so far, which is a bit surprising. Because, as I said, normally when we go to Pocono, we would have like 5 yellows. We've had none. And I do not recall off the top of my head of any special event I've done on this channel have we gone caution-free. I don't recall off the top of my head if that's ever... I don't think it's ever happened. And if we go green the rest of the way, this will be the first special event on this channel since I started doing special events 2 years ago, where we did not have a caution, which is a bit weird saying that, to be honest with you. Oh, and as soon as I say that, Andy Crenshaw is now in the pits. Okay, so Crenshaw did not pit, so that would explain it. Oh, we got a big crash! And it's the big one at Pocono! Oh boy, Zachary Taylor's in it, Timo Mauser. Well, so much for me saying a caution-free race. Wow, I jinxed that really good. Dalton Jacobs is in it, Lucy Granger, Sean Art, Maximilian Chilton. Caution is out. Sato was in it. DeGrassi, Taylor, Langland. Who's that behind Zachary? Can't tell that other truck. Damn it, I just missed it. Oh my goodness. Wow, talk about I just jinxed it. Good job, me. That's Martindale. And the big one strikes at Pocono. Well, that was unexpected. What in the God's name of... That's a shame for Maximilian Chilton. What even happened to begin with? Well, so much for saying caution-free race. Wow, I just jinxed that. Good job, me. First off, what happened to begin with? Looks like Langland got hooked by the 36 truck. Got Mark Kristen shoved into the wall. That's what started it all. Tatiana got a piece of it. Well, Tatiana's luck ran out. Wow, the 10 just pulled up in the 58 for some unknown reason. Not sure what that was all about. Czar got booted by the, I think that was the 52 at Taylor. And then, I don't know why Alexander Underwood just turned left in front of Timo Mauser for some reason. Good night. That was a big one. How did DeGrassi get a piece of it? Let's go to helicopters so I can figure this little mess out. How did DeGrassi... Oh, he hits Langland. That's what happened. And then just nowhere. I think that was the... That was Power. That's her second wreck of the weekend. There's how Sato got a piece. How did he get collected? Oh, he hit 2C. Oh, just had nowhere to go. Courtney Lynn runs in the side of the Lace Toyota. And that, my friends, is why the first caution of the race is out. So talk about, I just jinxed it. Good job, me. I can't believe I just jinxed that. God damn it. Can my bad luck of not jinxing anything get worse? Well, the good news is Sean Art wrecked the field. The bad news is we're going to have a shitload of drivers out of this race. Let me go check up on my food, so I'll be back in a second. And now Sean's going to tackle me once I get in the VC with them. Oh, it's almost done. Well, that was perfect on cue. Uh-oh. Already burnt my hand. Ow. Ooh. Careful. Yeah, it looks like it. right, looks like we're about to go back to green. That was perfect on cue. And in the words of Cosmo, it's all your fault. Yes. Oh, great. That's a beautiful way to jinx it, Boils. What other jinxful thing am I going to have next? Find out for the rest of this race. Alright, I'm back with my food. Sean. Go to figures, Jail Danny is where you got the one to go signal. Well, that was perfect on cue. God damn it. I was trying to give a compliment for the drivers, and, well, that backfired. Now I'm going to get a lot of hate from all the people. Anyway, so Jesse Art is the leader. Sarah Littletown second, Jay Green third, Nathan Norman fourth, Samantha Granger is fifth. Sixth is Ellen Benson, Emily Green seventh, Q-Man eighth, Santiago is ninth. Good run for Ann Santiago. Heather Galloway, our pole sitter, complete the top 10. Drivers out after that one. That's kind of surprising that only, what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 trucks retired out of the race. Everybody else that was involved in that big wreck have continued on. Those drivers out are Maximilian Chilton, Prudence Martindale, Zachary Taylor, Kyle Langland, Tutsi DeGrazzi, Agura Sato, and Makara Amirmoy. So, tough break for those 7 drivers. The good news for those drivers is since this is a non-points event, it won't hurt them, but hopefully we will see some of them in the next special event, which will be I don't know if I should do the birthday bash signups or if I should just wait. No, birthday bash signups are going to be with Monster, never mind. But hopefully we'll see him in the next special event as we're back to green. Oh, man. That's going to move Annie Crenshaw up to the 35th position with all those drivers that were involved. So Annie Crenshaw will not finish dead last today. Not surprised. Yeah. I should have just shut up and not said a word. Dalton Jacobs, one of the drivers involved. He's got no hood. Courtney Lynn's got a lot of damage to the front end on her 02. Alexander Underwood was another one of those drivers involved. And surprisingly, Tatiana Noguera has not lost the draft after taking that little bit of a shot. She's still trying to keep up. So it looks like she's going to still be up to speed, trying to get another good result. Looks like Timo Mauser's damage wasn't too bad after he had to go through the grass after he got a shot, I think, from Alexander Underwood. Looks like Sean Art got a piece of... Does Sean's got damage or no? No, he's not. Okay. I thought he had damage for a second, but that black on the... That black, hood distracted me, so okay. So it looks like Sean has continued on. Hi Ormy. Hi Danny. I can't believe you jinxed that. Yes, and you can kill. Oh, we got another crash. Oh, here we go again. Round 2. We're wrecking. That's Jared Underhill who's sideways, and the second caution of the race is out. And they have already taken the caution. Well, once was a good race so far has turned into a, well, demolition derby in the second half of this race. Whoever's banging on the deal, please stop. All right, who caused this one? Time to turn down the aggression. Oh, yep, I'm going to get yelled at. All right, let's see. Who's that? That's the 63. Yeah, Jarrett just pulled in the 63, and I think the 50 just got a slight piece of it. Zuzu Boyle got a piece of it. There's Bradley Reams, somehow saved the truck. That's Willie Amp gave the shot to the 44. And so we got more drivers involved. What in the world is the 14 doing in the grass? Jacobs, hello. This is not a lawnmower race, for God's sakes. It's a racetrack, not a lawnmower. Dalton Jacobs is trying to do some landscaping for some reason. I don't know why. Well, you can definitely add that to the quotes chat, Ormy. What I was going to say. I was going to say, Bradley Reams coming to pit road. It's like he must have gotten, I think, a piece of it or something. Either that or he might have locked up the tires trying to avoid the crash. Yeah, it looks like he got a piece of this. Yeah, I was going to check, is Lucian Bianchi okay? Has he continued on? Yes, he has. I don't see any damage. I think Lucian just got away. He got lucky. Very good. Make sure he doesn't have any damage. Yeah, it looks like he's clean. Lucian, my friend, you dodged a big bullet, my friend. As Jesse Art is the leader of the race. Let's get you guys the restart. I'm going to speed it up a bit. Yes, Ormy's going to kill me, and I know Sean's going to tackle me. Let's go ahead and get us to the restart while we're at it. Let's fast forward to the restart. All right, as we're back here, of course, nobody out of the race from that incident. Crenshaw is still 4 laps down. All 7 of those drivers are in the infield care center. They will be checked and released. Thankfully, they did either drive their car away or gotten out of their truck and went to the ambulance to take the mandatory trip to the infield care center, so. But a tough break for those 7, as I said, that are out of this race. And out of those 7 that are out of the race, 2 of them are Triple P panelists, Taylor and Langland. And that's allowed Annie Crenshaw to move up several positions as a result of that wreck. As the yellow is done, we're back to green. Let's hope I don't jinx it again. Which I'm going to say this will be the last time I'm going to jinx something. Oh, we got blown up. 25's blown up. That's Jay Green. Oh, we can't get to the bottom. Oh, this could be a yellow. Oh, Lucy Granger did a good job slowing down, but that stacked up the field. That's a tough break for Jay Green. Had such a good truck going, and now he's out of this race, unfortunately. Looked like when he went to shift, it looks like the gearbox broke. And the black smoke of death looks like he's still driving it, trying to get it back to the garage. So Jay Green's day is sadly going to be done. First time we're going to have a driver out of the race that had a mechanical problem under green. Actually, it's the second time we've had a mechanical failure. Because if you don't know, this driver, Andy Crenshaw, had a mechanical problem early in the race. The problem was not terminal. Clutch problem broke on the 25. So Jay Green's day is done, as we'll be at 10 to go next time by. Which Annie Crenshaw's problem was not terminal, but it costed her 4 laps to get the damage repaired. Which that's a tough break for Annie Crenshaw, but nothing you can do about it. Sam Vickers is now in second, and Nathan Orman's right there in third. Of course, it wouldn't mean anything for Jesse Hart, Nathan Orman, or Sam Vickers because of the fact, one, they already have a ride in one of the series, and two, they already are safe. In fact, let's see here. Last time by the 50 truck. Yeah, it looks like the 50 of Bianchi, as of now, is the driver that's looking good to possibly get a reserve ride for one of the main series for 2025. Because like I said, I'm already in 2024 stuff. So looking good for Bianchi. All he has to do is stay ahead of the 45, and he's got it. And to be fair, Ormy, they ran like, they had a nice green flag run to start the race. It's just been demolition derby since the second half of the race, ever since after the round of pit stops that we had. Wonder if they've already called it for today as far as the Xfinity race is concerned in real life at Auto Club, because I heard there was snow out there, and that's rare seeing California having snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, snow in February when race season starts. You don't hear me saying that. And it was like east, I believe, east of Auto Club. So it's kind of rare seeing California having snow. Normally they have rain, which is typical, but it's rare seeing them having snow. And Sam Vickers is coming. Remember, TMSRA won. I'm going to have to figure out who won what year. TMSRA actually won the first year of this special event back in 2021. I can't remember the driver who won that event. And Team PCSRA won this event last year at Auto Club. And what's really funny What's really funny is that NASCAR this week is at Auto Club. Guess where PCSRA is going next week? You guessed it, Auto Club. And like I said, our very own Nathan Orman will be in that 96 ride at Auto Club. So Ormy's going to look forward to impress the hometown fans, along with a number of other drivers who are also California drivers. Ormy's not the only California driver. Of course, Jackie Tang's a California driver. Timmy Turner, who you will see him tonight in the Monster Energy Series race, he's a California driver. Let's update you on the battle for the transfer spot. Looks like Kyler Anderson just took it, and we're about to have a lead change. Looks like Sammy Vickers trying to get Team PCSRA the victory. Just couldn't get the bite off the corner. Because we're coming to 5 laps of racing to go. We had a caution. We were caution free through the first half of this race. Ever since the pit stops, that's when all hell has broken loose. And Sammy Vickers has just taken the lead with the help of the lap car of Annie Crenshaw, who, by the way, has now moved up to the 34th position. Here comes Quentin Moore. But here's the problem. Sammy Vickers already has a ride in the Truck Series. And I already know Nathan Orman is going to toss Zachary Taylor in a minute. As we're coming to 4 laps to go, want to remind everyone this telecast is presented by the authority of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association and the Motorsports Racing Association, and it may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts of this broadcast is prohibited without the express written consent of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association and the Motorsports Racing Association. PCSRA and TMSRA want to thank you fans for your support. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. Sammy Vickers trying to hold off, but he got put up to the high side because of the lap car of Annie Crenshaw. Looks like Jesse Hart's leading. But Sammy Vickers going to use Crenshaw as a pick. And where did Brenda Eveline come from along with April Winters? Remember, these two had to start the back in a backup truck, and they're up here in the top 5. They came out of nowhere. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, there goes Jesse Hart. They're crashing. And another big one ensues. This will be the race for the victory. Sam Vickers might have just done it. Sam Vickers has given PCSRA 2 wins in a row. Oh my goodness. And Jesse Hart got screwed out of a win. Why are we surprised? Whoever is banging, please stop. Oh my goodness. You cannot make this crap up like Jamie McMurray. Wow, you just got... Yeah, Jesse Art just got wrecked by a lap car, nonetheless. That I don't think Sean's going to be happy with Cody Smart. Got April Winters collected. How did Ellen Benson get through that? Wow. And you see that 45? He got through that mess. Oh, somebody put the 17 up into the wall. I don't know who that was. That was Heather Galloway. How did she end up in the wall? Oh, she tried to avoid it, and... Oh, she hit the 15. Well, we're about to have a cat fight on pit road between girls. I don't think Lucian got it, unfortunately, as we're going to come to the white flag. So that means Kyler Anderson would get the reserve ride for any of my series for next season. So Bradley Ream, if you are watching this, you will need to private message me what ride you need to give for Kyler going into trucks for next year, as the white flag has just been displayed over the number 18 Safe Light Toyota out of Kyle Busch Motorsports. Oh boy. Ormy's going to get fourth, so Ormy's going to be the highest of the Triple P clan. And Ormy got beat by his female driver, Brenda Eveling. Wow, I'm a shocker. I demand overtime. I hope we have overtime. But I have to find a way to get it onto the computer. As we're off turn 4, Sam Vickers and Team PCSRA will take the 3rd annual Battle of the SRA at Pocono. And Kyler Anderson will have a reserve ride for 2025, but I'll also give a reserve ride to the 50 because of Bianchi, because he really did a great job today. So Sam Vickers, part of Zachary Taylor's team, will go to victory lane. Well, Sam Vickers, that's a good way to help your... That's a way to take one for Indiana Motorsports after the bad luck for Taylor. And I think some drivers are out of gas, but the race is over, so the standings are already official. Sam Vickers, Brenda Eveling, Ellen Benson. Well, I can tell you this for you, Ormy. You're definitely happy for Brenda Eveling. I wonder if Brenda Eveling, this is going to be good momentum going into the Monster Energy race later tonight that she's going to have to go fly over to. Ormy gets 4th. Kyler Anderson 5th. Kyler Anderson. So Bradley Ream, if you're watching this, private message me on Discord because your driver got a reserve ride for 2025. And if it's going to be in it, and if I had to make a suggestion, it would be best if I would put Kyler in the truck series because he would get a charter. And so would Lucian Bianchi if that was the case. So there you go. Sean Hart 6, Sarah Littletown 7, Sandy Bridges, Emily Green, and Nathan Norman's probably doing the happy dance because his other driver, Carlos Rodriguez, got a top 10. So Nathan Norman's probably doing the happy dance right now. Then it was Abigail Stone, Jesse Art, Daisy Bridges, Samantha Granger, Heather Galloway, the top 15. Let me see who's in the 63. That was, I just need to look here. That is Caitlin Bridges, Tatiana Nagora, Lucian Bianchi. He definitely will be pleased. Of course, he beat Lucy Granger, which that won't please Cody so much. And Zuzu Boyle completed the top 20. And all these drivers didn't have a good result. Bradley Ream, 25th. I'll show you the results right here. So I'll put the results closer. Look on down through the remainder of the finishing results. Find where your favorite drivers ended up. April Winters, after having to start the rear 29th, is where she's going to end up. So she'll be disappointed with that. Courtney Lynn, well, On the bright side for Courtney, at least she can be glad this is a non-points event, but I can tell you she's going to be motivated going into the monster race tonight. She was the last car to finish on lead lap in 33rd, as we had a little incident on the pit road, but race is over, y'all. Yeah, I will take a picture of the results and post this on the Discord, Frank. So that way you guys know where you're at, where you finish and all that. So there you go. Annie Crenshaw was the only one off the lead lap, 4 laps down. So it looks like her mechanical problem, she never fully recovered. And then everybody else finished out of the race. Jay Green, Maximilian Chilton, Prudence Martindale, Zachary Taylor, Kyle England, Tutsi DeGrazzi, Agura Sato. Tough break for the rookie on that channel, and Makara Amirmoez. Well, Makara's bad luck can't get any better. So it's been a tough year for Makara Amirmoez. But that is going to do it for the 3rd annual Battle of the SRA. In my opinion, Pocono, like I said, we had a caution-free race to start off this race. We got into the pit stops, but then once we got done with the pit stops, all hell broke loose after that, and ended up with a race under yellow. 3 cautions for today, which is a little bit crazy, but hey, it's okay. But Bianchi and Kyler Anderson are going to be gifted reserve rides for the Truck Series next season if they end up going to trucks. Like I said, you would just have to message me on Discord for the reserve rides. This is for 2025. I just want to point that out because 2024 stuff I'm already working on. So, yeah. But that's going to do it here at Pocono. Congrats to Sam Vickers. Wonder what kind of momentum he's going to have going into Martinsville, which is the next Truck Series race after we're done with the West Coast race next week. So, yeah. Of course, next week, as I said, if you did not hear me say this in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series race last night, which if you haven't seen the Buffalo Wild Wings Series race at Phoenix, go ahead and check that out. Next week, we have the AutoZone Amateur Series returning for their 2nd race. They're at Castle Gorge that weekend. Buffalo Wild Wings and Monster Energy Series will be coming your way from Nathan Orman's home track of Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. I'm going to throw this little disclaimer. We are still going to run the 2-mile oval, whether NASCAR approves it or not. We're still going to do it because I like the 2-mile oval than the short track idea. That's just my opinion. Then the following week, trucks will be back. So most of these drivers like and Santiago, Azar Mirmoez, we're going to go short track racing at Martinsville. Hope you will tune in for that. Of course, like I said, we have to finish up the West Coast tour next week, so there you go. Well, thank you all for joining us for today's Battle of the SRA, the 3rd annual Battle of the SRA. The next special event you'll be seeing will be the TMSRA Invitational, and that will involve Tatiana Guerra and the Diva Series drivers. So that race will be at the Texas Motor Speedway. Hope you will tune in for that. It should be a lot of fun. But if you enjoyed this special event for the Battle of the SRA, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become part of the PCSRA crew today. We've shown your full finish results. We'll see you guys next time for the Phoenix race. That'll be later tonight on this channel. But until then, I've been Daniel Vold signing off. Thanks for watching a production of the TMSRA, the best motorsports racing since 2023. And thanks for watching another broadcast of the PCSRA, the best in our racing since 2017. We'll see you later tonight at Phoenix. Goodbye from Pocono Raceway, everybody.